What the heck? Another Crusader episode? We just had one of these. You know what we call this in the anime community? A filler. You better have a good reason for this, writer. So this episode takes place in Appleoosa at the rodeo. Is that all that ever happens here? So the Crusaders are excited to try the events themselves and try to get their cutie marks. And Sweetie Belle seems to be the voice of reason for this episode. These events take time to train and aren't just something you can jump into.
All right, every pony, listen up. We need a big presence at this here rodeo, so make yourself plenty seen. I want that low-down varmint to know we mean business.
An outlaw, cool. Looks like Brayburn broke his arm. Guess that's why Applejack's here.
Speaking of the rodeo, what would you say about me and the Crusaders maybe competing in one teensy-weensy little event or three?
This goes back to the comment I made about the previous Crusader episode. Individually, them doing different things in the same episode to each get individual cutie marks. And there's that ominous hoof print again.
It's Trouble Shoes.
With a name like that, this might be a legitimate bad guy.
He knocked barrels every which way at the Hoof City Rodeo. Nearly crushed my Aunt Bay mare.
That's nothing. He sabotaged the steer pen at Pinto Creek Rodeo, setting off such a stampede they canceled the whole dadgum thing.
Okay, I take it back. I get a bad feeling these guys are jumping to some major conclusions. Those things could have easily been bad acts. So Brayburn offers to watch the Crusaders so Applejack will stay and compete. I can't believe she agreed to do it. Didn't he already lose them once today? See what I mean?
I thought we weren't gonna wander off again. This ain't wandering. We know exactly where we're headed, to find Trouble Shoes. But isn't he a dangerous criminal?
Again, voice of reason. So the three wander off into the woods and manage to get themselves lost. And then it starts to rain. Wait a minute, how are their manes and tails in like perfect condition? The older ponies have soaked hair, so what's up with that? Brayburn informs Applejack that he's lost the Crusaders again.
Silverstar, you gotta help. My sister's gone, and her friends too.
I've searched and searched, but no sign of them anywhere.
It must have been Trouble Shoes.
You guys are jumping to conclusions again.
You sure about this, Scootaloo? I thought I was, but now I'm not. So I pretty much got us completely and totally lost. How could this get any worse?
Never ask that. It will always come back to bite you. See what I mean? Ha! It took that to mess up their main tails. Anyway, so they find what appears to be an abandoned wagon. It's never abandoned, I promise. And their hair is back to perfect. No such luck for that wagon being abandoned, though. Oh man, that looked really painful.
Of course, guests would arrive while I ain't got no pie to offer. Scores more misfortune points for old Trouble Shoes.
Oh wow, an Eeyore pony. I have to point out one other thing here. This is not a pony. This is a full-on horse, and not just a horse, this is a draft horse, obviously. Most likely modeled after the Clydesdale. Oh, and we are back to the old-style Looney Tune cartoon comedy.
Skedaddle! Amscray!
Oh yeah, kick the little fillies out into the pouring rain. So Trouble Shoes takes the girls back to Appaloosa, and we get his backstory. Trouble Shoes is then captured by the sheriff. The Crusaders try to explain, but no one will listen to them. That's kind of an ongoing problem when you're a kid. So they decide to break Trouble Shoes out of jail, and they've got a plan to get him into the rodeo.
Well, how do I look?
You know, the other clowns don't really seem all that funny. When the townfolk realize who has been making them laugh, they turn on him angry mob style.
This here entertaining y'all with my klutzing? That's what I'm supposed to be doing. I know it now. I didn't mean no harm. Honest. I just ain't never loved nothing like I love the rodeo. So I kept on sneaking back and making a big old mess of things. Turns out I was just a-looking at my cutie mark all wrong.
Really? That's all it took for you to accept him, Applejack?
Truth be told, we could understand all the trouble with the rodeos. But why'd you have to run off with these here little ones last night?
Yeah, about that. You really want us to clean up all this mess Troubleshoes made?
Maybe it'll teach you not to go wandering off after I say not to.
Ain't it bad enough that you get to go back to Ponyville with the shiny trophy, and all we're bringing back is these same old blank flanks?
Y'all help Troubleshoes realize what his cutie mark really means. Ain't that a nice feeling you can take back with you?
I guess we did make things a little better. Does feel kind of nice. So, we can stop now?
Nope.
Really? These guys get punished for disobeying Applejack? But I do recall some major damage being done with no punishment when full-grown ponies do it. I know they're fillies, but still. This episode felt very half-baked. Troubleshoes wanted to be a rodeo star. I don't know too many rodeo clowns being stars. It's not really what he wanted to do, I guess, but it's just his nature to accept things. I wasn't really expecting much with this being a filler episode, but the writers better have something good planned for future episodes. Let me know what you thought of the episode in the comments below. I'm the Painted Dragon, and thanks for watching.